The rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake, and when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On the wings, it's the Canadian pair, Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Williams in at the four-man position. The shot by Dort, no good. Here's Portland now. Lillard outside, inside. Here's Sharp. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects. And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's gonna be a long night.
Here's Holmgren, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Guys, when you look at Lou Dort now, it is hard to comprehend. This guy went undrafted back in 2019. What he's done in such a short space of time, pretty impressive.
Here's Holmgren, and there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the Thunder in possession here. 4-point game. Clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Money from the wing. Dort proves there's no one way for an NBA journey to go, Doris.
There's no question about that, BA, because, listen, we associate success with the young guys with being a high draft pick. Fact of the matter is there has been plenty of second-rounders and even undrafted guys who've had big-time NBA careers. And I love the fact that Dort never gave up, and it's paid off big time for this young man. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Joe, who is stolen by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Three-pointer Sharp. Hits the trifecta. Sharp's got 9.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Thibault picks him up. It's a one-on-one situation. And Lillard gets it to go.
On the fast break, Lillard's quickness makes him almost unstoppable, just beating the D up the floor. Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple of years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Thunder have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got his second basket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Lillard, and here's Nurkic for 3. Joe grabs the miss. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
And Portland has possession after the basket by Oklahoma City. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked away. Thibault with a steal. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lillard outside. Deflected. Here's Joe. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Wow, Dort showing off that incredible strength as he takes it right to the rack for a slam.
Thibault on the wing. 26 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Back to Lillard. A 3-ball. Dort grabs the miss. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Here's Joe. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for 3. And that's not going to go. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. That has been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Dario Saric is out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And it's Josh Giddey, and it's man in at the point guard position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Giddey. To the inside, Robinson-Earl. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor, and the shot goes in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Simons against Giddey. Out to the right wing. Here's Eubanks. Saric brings the double team. They swipe it. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Pass to Williams. It's Giddey on the wing. Got a piece of it. Portland trailing here. Simons with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Back to Simons. Here's Little. Simons with it. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Mann. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Well, you can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
Simons against Giddey. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Little. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Saric.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander quick off his feet. Defense doesn't have time to react.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. Damian Lillard's checked in for Portland.
Second team foul. Now the lineup for your Trailblazer. Damian Lillard.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 9-point Thunder lead.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
Over to the wing. Here's Sharp. Williams defending. And stolen by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thybulle. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Joe. Sinks it from distance. And the Thunder lead by 12. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Lillard. Good work defensively by Dort. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. Outside, Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
He's not going to be shy about using the three-point shot. Lillard has to be effective beyond the arc to keep the D honest. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Lillard. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Lillard, the open look. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
You expect big numbers from Lillard on offense. His productive habits always seem to pay off.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Fires from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
What you love about Lou Dort is this guy seizes an opportunity early in his career. He is always searching for ways to improve, and we know what a force he can be on the defensive end.
For 3, here's Lillard. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it...
With the score, your Trailblazers 27, the Thunder 38.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation.
Oh, wow!
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander attacking and in rhythm on the offensive end. Boy, when the conversation turns to the young stars in the NBA, I think it's hard to leave Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off this list. This is a 6'6" point guard who can do it all.
Lillard double team. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul is called. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this.
Previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Free throw good, Lillard. Since KD left Oklahoma City in the summer of 2016, the Thunder have not won a playoff series, Doris.
That's exactly right, BA. They had a few playoff teams, but they were all bounced in the first round. I think that is what led this organization to basically hit the reset button. Now they want a title caliber team, not a team stuck in the middle. There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Third team foul.
Nice move. Second chance effort. And Lillard lays it up and in. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
What touch from the inside. Lillard being assertive and wanting to convert in close.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oklahoma City the rebound.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Pass to Sharp. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, BA, they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Thunder ball starts.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Here's Sharp. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Crosses over. Jams it in off the great move.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. There's a screen to the paint. The ball's knocked loose. Out left to the wing. Pass to Joe. 6 on the shot clock. The shot off that time. And it's Portland the other way. Now here's Lillard. 18 points for him. Fires in the triple.
The range Dame possesses is exceptional. That's what it takes to be logo Lillard.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Portland grabs the miss.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself. And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Here's Lillard. Joe grabs the miss.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Oh, wow. What a dangerous move on that drive. I mean, when Dame is coming in strong, it is so tough to stop.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebounded by Nurkic. 5 trouble with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Nurkic. The three. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. He's covered by Grant. And it's Holmgren missing. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Left side, Williams. Out to the wing. Uncovered. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Timeout called, Portland.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
We need you to make some noise.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Who wants a free t-shirt tonight?
That one misses.
Oklahoma City foul. Trey Mann.
And he sinks the second. And the Thunder call time here.
Oklahoma City. It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers. Truly excellent. Another round of applause for your Blazer dancers. Who wants a t-shirt? Big thanks to your Blazer dancers. Who wants to update their fit tonight with a free t-shirt? Make a little noise. It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
And here's Giddey.
We need you to make some noise for your Blazer dancer.
He got it off in time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Oklahoma City foul.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Williams in at the 3. 3-pointer sharp. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
But on the catch and shoot, you've got to be shot ready, and Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his pretty form.
Oklahoma City shooting it well at 59%. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, covered by Thibault. Thibault against Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your 1 throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
That's tipped. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Puts up a 3. Counted from distance. Lillard's got 15 points here in the second half.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big 3-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Graham. Lillard with the ball. Grant outside. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Thibault. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Thibault missing for Oklahoma City. They've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Dort, the pass to Williams. Here's Joe. Pure from three-point range. And now a 12-point Oklahoma City lead.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And for Nurkic, one of his key attributes, the ability to keep the play alive on the glass. Wow! I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Inside. Now the Blazers on the move. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the inside. To the wing on the left. Pass to Holmgren. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Let's go with a three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Thunder.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
Pass to Joe. There's the three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the right side. Here's Joe. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
A nice shot by Lillard.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Well-designed inbounds play. It's an art.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road.
talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Williams. And it's Ball in at the 1. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. Lillard outside. You can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Here's DeRozan. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Nurkic, the pass to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. It's Lillard, top of the key. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's DeRozan. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That is his first foul of the game. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Ball, the pass to Drummond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
Now, here's Lillard. Left side, Grant. Over in the corner, Lillard. Lock at 6. The pass to Eubanks. 20 feet out. The Trailblazers rebound to the left wing. Here's Sharpe. Up and in on the layup.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Vucevic with it. Now defended by Grant. Drummond with a screen on Lillard. Ball with a wide open look. It's good from long range. Ball's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Out to the right wing. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers.
2 minutes remaining in the second.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
DeRozan, that's good.
DeMar DeRozan's jumper is off the edge. It's money. It's cash. He's a terrific offensive player.
Lillard, the pass to Eubanks. Kicks it out to Grant. Out to the wing. Lillard outside. They need this. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Ball to the left side wing. Here's Vucevic, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Sharpe. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Ball. Drummond sets the screen for Ball. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And here comes the break. Shoots the three. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers trail by 10, and even 3-on-3 break. And Lillard gets it to go.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep three.
Ball, and he gets it to go. Ball's got 10 points. The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Lillard from outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's DeRozan, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always...
And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Bulls. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. White and Levine on the wing. Jones is out there with Green, and it's Caruso in at the point.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Richard, you played before, and oh my goodness, the slam!
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks.
Yeah, easy call.
The Bulls have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
Here's Reddish. Passes it to Little. And that'll be 2. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Shot clock at 5. Banked in off the glass.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Stolen away. Simon's on the wing, defended by Caruso. Pass to Watford. That one doesn't drop, so the Bulls will take it the other way. For 3, Levine. And again, Chicago. No good. Simons has got the ball here for Portland. They trail by 9 points, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good out.
Here's Watford.
Nice job on the defensive end from Levine. You'd love to see more of this from him.
It's stolen by Reddish. Thibault on the wing. Chicago grabs the miss. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Levine. The rebound by Watford.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Levine. Green kicks to Caruso. White the pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock.
Clearly a foul.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Simons from outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Caruso, the pass to Green, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Pass to Eubanks. Lillard on top, defended by Caruso.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Levine kicks to Caruso. Outside, Green. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Lillard with it. Now Green defending. From deep 3-point range. Rebound collected by Levine. The Bulls leading by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Jones slams it in.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Portland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Nurkic a screen on Caruso. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Lillard against DeRozan. Lillard the pass to Sharp. And no good. Outside ball. Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
The Trailblazers 20. The Bulls 29.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Eubanks in at the power forward. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with.
And we've seen Lillard take over games. Tonight, no exception. The defense has simply had no answer for this man. You watch Ball at this stage, very few flaws in his game.
Yeah, changing the shot mechanics really opened up things for him offensively. He shot 42% from three last year, which is pretty good. And that's how you turn a weakness into a strength.
Kicks it to Drummond. Vucevic with it. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Lillard. Going inside. Here's Eubanks. Buries it from three-point range.
And, you know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Releases. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Williams dishes to Drummond. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Nurkic. Lillard the pass to Eubanks. Grant outside. He kicks it to Nurkic. 6 to shoot. Here's Lillard, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
From deep. Chicago grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Ball against Grant. And Ball slams it in.
He has the entire arsenal when it comes to handling the rock, cutting through the D like butter. I love Ball when he's aggressive to attack.
Kicks it out to Grant. Portland again missing. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. 6-point lead. The dish to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Now the pass to Drummond. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite bounce.
Here's Lillard with the drive. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's DeRozan. The offensive rebound. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Sharp the pass to Lillard. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Pass to Eubanks. And stolen by Drummond. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. On its way from DeRozan for 2. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Sharp. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Watford's checked in. Nasir Little comes in for Eubanks. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Grant. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. And stolen by Thybulle. And they're moving it up. It's stolen by DeRozan. Over Little. He goes up again. Outside Ball. Drummond sets the screen for Ball. Trains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Chicago calls timeout.
Timeout. It's time to make some noise for a t-shirt tie. Your Blazers Breaker Dance crew is here to hype you up.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Nobody near Lillard. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 20.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Inside. It'll count. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Ball and Levine are the guard set. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Ball kicks to Vucevic. On the wing, Levine, covered by Simons. Levine gets the bucket.
Boy, Levine just glides off the bounce. He is very difficult to stay in front of.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And Simons has it in the corner. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And easy 2 points on the layup. Lillard's got 11 in the second half.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Down low, got a piece of it. He's feeling it. And that one hits back iron. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Levine. Here's Vucevic. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from 3. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so here's Portland. 9-point game. And Portland with another turnover here.
Chicago ball. Chicago ball starts the fourth and final quarter at 6.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. Latrey. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Here's Drummond. Back to Ball. Corner shot. Again, Chicago.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
2 minutes.
Levine against Simon. Levine kicks to DeRozan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
When you're a prolific scorer like DeRozan, you just know how to take what the defense gives you.
1:44 left in the 4th quarter. Simons to the wing on the left. All sorts of time. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Ball against Lillard. Pass to Vucevic. The layup off target. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard fires away from way outside. And the Trailblazers another 3.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
DeRozan, a good look, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Lillard against Ball. Fires the 3. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Here's DeRozan. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throwdown.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those 3s coming.
DeRozan dishes to Vucevic. DeRozan against Grant. In the corner, Drummond with it. Pocket 2 from the baseline. Lillard with the rebound. Good!
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. We've got ball. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Patrick Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the 2.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a 3. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Ball outside. Now here's DeRozan. Fires from the wing. Drained it for 2 points.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
DeRozan against Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it in there.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense. To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
Now here's DeRozan. Driving inside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
If you can get a good screen for DeRozan on a pick and roll, more often than not, he'll convert it. Great body control.
And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They have that next man up mentality. But when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do. The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
Ball outside. Drives to the hoop. And Ball throws it down.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
Williams, a screen on DeRozan. Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. And the jam by Drummond.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DeRozan.
Oh, my goodness. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Ball outside. The Thunder with the rebound. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has 1 or 2 of those guys like him.
Here's Dort after the basket by Chicago. 3-pointer. And he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Offensive rebound on the wing, DeRozan. Williams on the wing to the middle. Here's Ball. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From about 19, shot is good off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8. Chicago trailing here. Here's DeRozan. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Williams passes to DeRozan. Fades back. Count it. Good. 6 points for him.
The fadeaway with no one on him. Looking for style points to go along with the real ones.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
I know he's young, but there's a maturity to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. He takes what you give him.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on DeRozan. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. That one no good. Up in time.
Combining the length and the effort, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander making an impact at the defensive end.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
They've got to be satisfied so far. They look cohesive to begin this game.
Dario Saric is out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Man in at the point guard position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Levine passes to Caruso. And the bucket is good. Caruso's gotten his first points in this one.
Caruso likes to take high percentage shots. He works hard to get inside looks.
Williams from long range. Oklahoma City gets it back. Outside Giddey. Doesn't go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. White, the pass to Levine. Green. Giddey with a defensive effort.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Williams against Levine. Lays it up and banks it in. Levine's gotten 4 this quarter.
I like Zach's shot selection. When he's deep inside, he knows how to finish.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
And here's Giddey. Pass to Saric. And Saric throws it down.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Hey, yo, right here. I'm open, right?
Levine against Saric. Levine gets the bucket.
Beautiful play when it comes to explosive dribble moves. Levine makes it happen.
From deep, Giddey. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pass to Levine. Down low. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And Levine throws it down.
No denying Zach Levine's hops. Flies right up and sometimes over the hoop to jam it in.
Here's Robinson-Earl, defended by Jones. And here is Williams. Back to Robinson-Earl. Pass to Man. Over Jones. Hits the target from 18 feet. The Bulls have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Here's Levine. Stolen by Giddey. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. The turnaround Jay. Saric, the pass to Williams. Up top, Giddey. He's guarded by White. And it's Giddey missing.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Here's Green. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Bulls lead by 6. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Saric, the pass to Giddey. And he gets the bucket. Giddey's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Ball. Here's Drummond. Pass to Vucevic. To the paint. Stolen by Giddey.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good. Saric. A line change here for Oklahoma City. Out to the right wing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Holmgren. Williams from long range. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Vucevic finds DeRozan. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
Good heads-up basketball.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Bulls out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ball in at point. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. 4-3. The shot won't fall. And the Thunder going the other way now.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
Williams' shot is good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, defended by DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Inside. Oh, deflected. Williams' shot is good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Ball outside. That three's off the mark. Oklahoma City trailing. And the basket by Joe.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Ball right side. Williams passes to Drummond. On the wing, DeRozan. 10 points for him. Tries again. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Drummond. And here is Vucevic. Good chance here for Ball. The Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Dort with it. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, hounded by Ball. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
For the lead, Cranes the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
Showing he can take over on the offensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. Here's Ball. He has 7. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:33 left in the third. Ball right side. And again, Chicago, no good.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
DeRozan against Saric. DeRozan passes to Williams, and that one drops.
You got to have your stars be unselfish at times, and DeMar DeRozan, he did that on that play. 2022 was a tough year for Patrick Williams. It was only 5 games into his second season when he went down with a bad injury.
First team foul.
Here's Man.
When we talk about Lonzo's feel for the game, it's at both ends. Excellent defense there.
DeRozan finds some space, and that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Pass to Robinson Earl. This one for 3. DeRozan with the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And Chicago again with a bucket.
When DeRozan senses he's on a roll, he becomes hyper-aggressive.
Here's Man to halt the run. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City.
There's no way Coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Here's Giddey. uses the glass. On the layup. Giddey's got 8.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
And it's Ball off the drive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is when Ball's most effective, breaking down the defense off penetration.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 on the clock. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for Chicago. 8 points in the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Tandem at the 1 and the 2, it's Giddey and Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort, then there's Holmgren, and it's Williams in at power forward. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City trailing. Knocked loose. And here comes the break. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan is so good when he has space to get out and get his legs moving on a break.
Outside Giddey. Back to Williams. Giddey finds Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Here's DeRozan. Offensive board. Here's Drummond. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. It's Giddey on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Fades. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by DeRozan.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority. Incredible leaper, explosive finisher, DeRozan with one of his acrobatic dunks.
Outside for Dort. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot that time not on target. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And there's the lob. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Using the height and wingspan there, Vooch is able to get up and punch that one off the lob.
Outside, Williams. And it's Chicago with a board. DeRozan up top. Giddey defends. From the wing. And again, it's Chicago.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And right on target. That was good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. DeRozan outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's DeRozan missing.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him. When they need a score, Shea is willing to put the offense on his shoulders.
Levine finds DeRozan. Back to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan. And that one's long for Oklahoma City. They've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Dort. Denied by DeRozan.
With that leaping ability to DeRozan, he can go get it.
Drummond with the ball. And it's Giddey picking him up. Levine passes to Drummond. Ball outside. Now Vucevic. On the wing, DeRozan. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
It's Giddey on the wing. Hounded by Ball. Here's Holmgren. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Ball. Fires for 3. The shot misses. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They trail by 7 from deep. Giddey. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. This one belongs to Chicago. And they barely squeezed out the win here on
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg.
Here we go.
With two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Eubanks in at the 4 spot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of those.
Now Nurkic after Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. He takes it in, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Lillard, right side, lays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
The kick out to Williams. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Grant. And another shot. Now, here's Sharp. Guarded closer. Just 5 on the clock. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his size.
Lillard from outside. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Grant. Offensive rebound. The pass to Joe. And stolen by Lillard. Nurkic up top. Passes to Eubanks. There's the double team with Dort. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside positions.
Williams with a clean look. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got 5.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Takes a 3. Portland grabs the miss.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Pass to Nurkic. Out to the wing. Grant outside. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Dort attacking. Uses both hands to slam it down.
You love it when Dort gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket. Not many people want to get in his way.
Pass to Eubanks. The three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. To the paint. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
The pass to Eubanks. And here's Sharp. Lillard outside. Lets it go with the three. That one, no good. Thunder have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You combine a lot of things with Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got speed and length and growing in terms of his basketball IQ.
Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Cameron Reddish. Little out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Watford into the center position. Here's Giddey. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Little kicks to Simons. Driving inside. Thunder with the rebound. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Reddish. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
What a tough play from Simons that time. He's going to get an extra shot to boot here at the free throw line.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Kicks to Little. Thybulle on the wing. Over in the corner, Reddish. Knocks down the 3 ball. Reddish has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
On the wing, Giddey. Guarded by Reddish. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
5 to shoot. Here's Robinson Earl. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. 3-point lead. Passes it to Little. Now Simons. Driving the lane. And yes, it's good. Simons has got 7.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Williams in the post. Defended by Thybulle. Here's Giddey. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 6.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And the wide open shot from Reddish misses the 3. Thunder trailing by 3.
On average, 4 to 6 coaching changes happen after every regular season, and in 2021, the Trailblazers parted ways with their coach after 9 seasons, and Chauncey Billups was brought in as their new leader.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Well, we know, Brent, the Blazers front office really seems to like Coach Chauncey Billups. They feel he brings a certain toughness to that team.
Yeah, the accountability part is what they lean on with Chauncey, and obviously a great connection in the point guard mentality between Chauncey and Damian Lillard. But immediately a lot of respect given to him because of how he carried himself in his career. So it's been a welcome change for the organization, and we'll see if they can build upon last year.
Robinson Earl, the pass to Williams. Here's Mann. Here's Robinson Earl. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful. And when you talk about Jeremiah Robinson Earl, a burly power forward who plays with confidence.
Plays with confidence, G, and also plays within himself. And I think that's the key. This is a guy who moves the ball well. He's smart and will make good decisions. He's expanding his shot to be a more consistent three-point shooter. So he's a connector in a lot of ways.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Shot and game clock separated by 5, and he comes up with the deuce. And it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
How about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Sharp, the pass to Lillard. They set the pick. Will it go? Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 15 points.
Well, we just see this time and time again from Damian Lillard, a quality decision on the pick and roll.
Robinson Earl, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So that'll be it for the first half.
36, the Trailblazers, 31.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Outside the wings are Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. Williams is out there with Holmgren. And it's Joe in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. There's a screen by Williams. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
Kicks it out to Grant. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look now for Portland. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Eubanks. And it's Simons in for Sharp. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what team...
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is
Some
under
technology.
review.
We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Sharp comes in for Anthony Simons. And he knocks down the first one. You know, one thing Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of, drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And it's Sharp missing. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic big and blocking.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Nurkic a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that crew.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they have shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Williams sends a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
And Nurkic has it in the corner. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful.
Oh!
You have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Nurkic.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and the Trailblazers, another three.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's foul number 2 for him.
13 foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the middle, deflects the pass. Robinson Earl. Charge has the open look. Wide open shot is on the money. Charge has got his first 2 points.
Catch and shoot opportunity for Dario, and he doesn't waste it.
And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Jeremy Grant is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Eubanks in at the 5, home in the paint.
Good for Saric and his confidence to rise up and fire from 3.
Lillard with it, now guarded by Saric.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Simons against Giddey. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. Here's man. On the wing, Giddey. To the inside. Just 4 to shoot. Robinson Earl, no good. Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's Nurkic. Another shot. Simons on the wing. He kicks to Grant. Pass to Thybulle. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The pass to Robinson Earl. Inside, stolen by Grant. Here we go, one-on-one. Thybulle for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. The Thunder leading by 12. To the right side. Lets the 3 fly. The Thunder with another miss. Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Lillard looking around. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Giddey with it. Lillard picks him up on the wing, Williams. Man passes to Saric. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's man. They get it back. The kick out to Williams. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lillard way outside. Trailblazers keep it alive. Here's Nurkic, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane, they're hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. And he stays with it. Kicks it out to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. No good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Holmgren wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. Three-pointer, Simon. Thunder with the rebound. Giddey, no one around him. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 33 points.
Top-notch ball handling skills. That's just one of the things separating Lillard from most other point guards.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Offline with his three. Here's Giddey. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Defenders don't think that Giddey has that kind of shake to his game. I like it when he shows this kind of flash.
Lillard from deep three-point land. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Thunder.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
44 seconds left in the game. And a deep three from Lillard. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Lillard's got 36.
Great job there getting the defense to commit one way, and then Lillard has the body control to pull up the other. Nails the quick jump.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pick by Williams. Giddey kicks to Williams. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Here is Lillard. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clear.
Bulls off the tip. All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward.
A rare 3 for DeMar DeRozan. He's a different type of wing. He would much rather step in and knock down the mid-range too.
Left side, Williams. Back to DeRozan. Ooh, poked away. Williams passes to DeRozan. Just 3 to shoot. Ball no good. Williams against Lillard. From downtown. Ball with the rebound. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, BA. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
That is explosive athleticism by DeRozan. His dunks, oh man, that'll make a rim shake.
Lillard against Ball. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. That one's wide left.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Puts it up from the high post. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. DeRozan's got 8.
That's his bread and butter. DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
Here's Lillard. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. The open shot, DeRozan. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. 10 points for him.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
The shot by Lillard, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And they're pushing it up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, it's the production plus the leadership that makes Lillard one of the most valuable players in this league.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Chicago leading. To the inside. Thibault with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
Ball right side. Back to DeRozan. Oh, that's offensive interference.
That'll be goaltending.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. The shot comes out, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Ball. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Outside for Grant. Lillard outside. Tries the spin move. Going inside. And the dunk by Lillard.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Drummond. Launches a 3. Thibault with the board. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. And that one's good. Lillard. Lillard's got 6.
What touch from the inside. Lillard being assertive and wanting to convert in close.
To the middle. Here's DeRozan. And it's blocked by Thibault. Lillard outside. Shoots over Ball. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Inside leaner. Out to the right wing. There's ball with a three. Williams, the second chance points on the tip in.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Simons outside, fires the three, and the three-pointer goes.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Drummond to screen on Thibault. DeRozan. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
DeRozan hits them both. Here's Watford, defended by Jones. With 4 on the clock. It's good if it goes. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls out in front, up by 5. And we'll...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Cam Reddish is out there with Sharp. Then it's Nasir Little. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Watford in at the 4 slot. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Right side, Levine. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. Portland trailing here. Here's Sharp. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
On the offensive end, Zach LaVine plays with just such confidence. He knows that the team counts on him for production, so he goes out and he gets it.
LaVine is certainly one of the more prolific scorers, Richard.
Yeah, his shooting has put him in the top 20 scorers in this league in back-to-back seasons. With more on the way, I'm pretty sure. He makes it just look so easy, just effortless sometimes. It's just like he's doing his job.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And LaVine, here we go. The rebound by Eubanks.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
In transition, here they come. Picked it out of midair. Pass to Sharp. Now Reddish, defended by Jones. And Reddish gets it to go. Reddish has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
It's intercepted. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Watford. Here's Eubanks. Drops in the layup for 2. Eubanks, he's got his first points of the game.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Three-pointer Sharp. And it's Chicago with a board. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen. Jones with the block.
Outside Levine. Outside for Green. Outside Levine. Outside Jones. Jacks up a three. And no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Here's Sharp. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he knocks down the first one. A line change here for Chicago. A big group substitution here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Eubanks. Jeremy Grant comes in for Watford. Thibault, he's checked in for Little. And Simon is subbed in for Reddish. Pass to Vucevic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
What I love about Vucevic is he's aggressive looking for his shot, which draws the defense's attention.
Lillard's checked in for Sharp.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Lillard against Ball. Grant the pass to Lillard. We've got 1:23 left in the second quarter. The shot no good.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Thibault against DeRozan. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And it's hard to believe that DeRozan's offense only continues to get stronger. And in this one, he's really showing us what he can do.
The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Thibault. DeRozan passes to Ball. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
The shot by Lillard, no good. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Williams with it. Thibault picks him up. Vucevic, a screen on Lillard. On the wing, DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Thibault with the board. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Simons. Portland, no good that time either. DeRozan against Grant. DeRozan outside. Shoots over Grant. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Bulls. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Ball. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Takes a 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Drummond. Grant with a steal.
Patrick Williams.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. DeRozan against Thibault. The kick out to Ball. Here's the 3. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Ball's got 5 points.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows.
Okay, look out.
Man.
Wow.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Ball outside. Into the lane. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with a board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Basket counts.
Yeah, merciless play by Vucevic down low, crashing through the contact to finish strong.
The Trailblazers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. To the inside, to the left wing. Out to Lillard. Pass to Thibault. Fires from deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. The shake. And the layup is good. He has 6.
Getting points inside is no problem for Vucevic. He consistently finds these openings.
Grant with a screen on ball. Here's Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the 3rd quarter.
Good on the shot.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
For Portland, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Simons outside from deep 3-point range. Williams grabs the board.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Drummond finds DeRozan. Back to Drummond. It's stolen by Nurkic. DeRozan against Lillard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, defensively, you think Lillard's going to hunt for the 3 ball, but then he puts it on the floor and just attacks.
And both free throws good for Lillard. Chicago trailing here. 3rd quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. On the wing, Levine. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Damian Lillard picks one up.
A springing athlete. Everybody knows about Levine and his bounce. He's just hard to check. And look, he was fouled right there.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Pass to Watford. Here's Sharp. Jones with some nice D. Outside Levine. Caruso outside. And here is Green. Clock at 6. Jones. And he dunks it down.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Eubanks. Goes back up, puts the move on, and that one is stuffed right through.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the 3rd quarter. Jones in the post. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. 15 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. To the left side wing. Pass to Watford. Here's Sharp. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
White for 3. And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assistant of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Big love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, let's check in with Allie. Force.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys." Let's see if that laid-back approach works.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the small forward. Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. Outside Thibault. Back to Nurkic. Lets it go from deep. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Chicago leading. Now Ball. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. Levine, he's checked in for Chicago. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Drummond passes to DeRozan. Fires top of the key. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Chicago with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. DeRozan with the ball. Pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Ball with it. For 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Grant outside. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. To the paint. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
You just have to love how Vucevic has developed his offense. It's a blend of power and finesse. He's very versatile at that end of the floor.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Drummond, the screen on Thibault. DeRozan with the ball. Thibault picks him up. And the basket by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan's jumper is off the edge. It's money. It's cash. He's a terrific offensive player.
Lillard outside. To stop the drought. And it's Chicago with the board. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Goes up on the wing. And again, it's Chicago.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Grant with a screen on Ball. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
It was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
Lillard outside. Let's go with a 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Fades away. And it's DeRozan missing. The Trailblazers shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Simons finds Thibault. Outside for Grant. Lillard outside. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall. Lillard's got 22.
He's not going to be shy about using the three-point shot. Lillard has to be effective beyond the arc to keep the D honest.
DeRozan outside. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. 23 points in the game.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Bulls.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for DeMar DeRozan.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And Lillard puts up a deep three. Drummond grabs the miss. Pass to DeRozan. Over Nurkic. That one off the back iron and out. And it's the Blazers with the ball. It's a 14-point game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside for Grant. Beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with a board. Here's DeRozan. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. A competitive game, you have to feel...
enjoying a lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Outside the wings are Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. Williams is out there with Holmgren. And it's Joe in at the 1 spot. Ring shot on the way. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Offensive rebound. Drummond. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass. I think when you begin talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder, the first name you have to bring up, obviously, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's a guy who can lead an organization, both with his skill set and his leadership abilities.
Now, here's Holmgren. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. Joe, good.
What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
Left side, Williams. And the pass to Drummond. Here's DeRozan. It's deflected. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Williams for 3. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. He can, and for the Thunderbirds, they're so excited about SGA being the face of their team.
Well, the commitment they made tells you all you need to know. He's signed through the year 2027, meaning he's here for the long haul, and he has a great attitude about it. They have told him you are a cornerstone here in Oklahoma City. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Second shot opportunity. Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
Knocked away. Williams with the ball. Dort covering. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Nice move. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Pulls it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Bulls leading by 3.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Now here's DeRozan. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Now, here's DeRozan. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. DeRozan's got 5 now. Thunder trailing by 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fades and shoots. Yep, that one goes.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. A different look for Oklahoma City. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Passes it to Giddey. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. And he dunks it down.
6'8". That's excellent size, and Josh Giddey makes that dunk easy work.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
He doesn't get the second one.
I think what you have to appreciate about Zach LaVine is he is becoming such a well-rounded player, willing to share the basketball, willing to hit the boards, and certainly willing to become a more efficient shooter.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Levine against Giddey. Pass to Saric. Just 5 to shoot. Giddey with it. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Levine inside the three-point line. It doesn't go for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls lead by.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
On the floor for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Williams. Josh Giddey is out there with Dario Saric, and it's man in at point guard. Out to the right wing. Saric outside. Pass to Giddey. Now the pass to Robinson Earl. Connects from three-point range. Robinson Earl's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Chicago trailing. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
The Bulls shooting not great, 40% for the game. Down low, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Passes it to Man. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pushing it up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And it's Jones finishing it off.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. The Thunder pull it in. Now Giddey. He's got 6. Here's Saric. It's stolen by Jones. And it's Jones finishing it off.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Man. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Man's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Well, because of his athleticism, Zach LaVine is capable of the spectacular. Nice finish.
White the pass to Levine. 2 points. That one goes. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Bulls?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Javonte Green. Vucevic comes in for Jones. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Kobe White. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. Now Trey Mann finished last season strong doors following a slow start to his rookie campaign.
No doubt, Kevin. He finishes the season averaging double figures in points per game. He certainly flashed natural scoring abilities, and as important, I thought, showed steady improvement on the defensive end. Now it's about trying to become more consistent in every phase of the game.
And the Thunder making a change here. Holmgren, he's checked in for Saric. Williams comes in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Dort, he's checked in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Josh Giddey. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:31 left in the first half. Not going to go that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Outside, Ball. From past the arc. He's looking for Drummond and finds him.
It's just too easy for Andre Drummond. Gets the inside position and leaves no doubt.
Ball kicks to DeRozan, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in. So it's the Thunder now. 11-point game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position, so at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. DeRozan passes the ball. Baseline J on the way. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Here's DeRozan. Excellent D there from Williams. And so it's the...
The Thunder, 28.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 7. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's DeRozan. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Ball in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Williams kicks to Drummond. It's stolen by Dort. The Thunder have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether. It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year, and for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Right side, Ball. The dish to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range, but he has the work ethic to make all of that happen. And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Joe can't get it to go.
He's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Joe. Stolen by Ball. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Bulls leading by 8. Holmgren with the steal. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Ball from long range. They get the rebound. Vucevic. Williams against Dort. Out to DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Second chance shot. And it's Vucevic missing. Thunder trailing by 5. During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Second chance effort, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double checking, and the game continues on.
The first free throw is good. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
How about that showmanship? Levine there with the great dribble move.
Pass to man. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Shoots over White. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Chicago leading by 5. They swipe it. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. The pass to Robinson Earl. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Levine kicks to Caruso. White down low. Giddey defending. White the pass to Levine. Taken away by Williams. To the left wing. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Back to Giddey. Over White. Giddey, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points. Jones sets the pick for Green. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Mann. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Mann's got 7 points. Chicago leading.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's a mix.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. 9 seconds left in the third. He was all alone on that one. And now a 6-point Bulls lead.
Well, such a dangerous scorer. You can see how prepared he is off the catch.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at the Thunder, they've got Saric. Josh Giddey is out there with Williams, and it's man in at the 1.
The consistency for Zach LaVine is a guy who's going to be productive night after night after night.
Substitution on the court.
Swiped away. Here's man. Pass to Robinson Earl. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Ball dishes to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Chicago calls timeout. Zach LaVine's checked in for Chicago. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Williams sets a screen for Giddey. Left side, Williams. To the left side wing. Holmgren can't hit. The Bulls leading by 6. Here's LaVine. Goes back up. The kick out to Ball. Fires from deep. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and again it's Oklahoma City.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting to that in-between game. He's very confident in the mid-range.
And it's Vucevic in the corner, and stolen by Williams. Pass to Giddey. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Ball kicks to Vucevic. A 3-pointer off the mark. Thunder trailing by 4. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the try. And he banks in the layup. 18 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Vucevic a screen on Giddey. Ball the pass to Vucevic. Outside Levine. Driving in. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Holmgren.
This guy is big time. Unafraid in the moments that matter most. Levine, big time. Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Unloads from 9. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Right side, DeRozan. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's DeRozan missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. No bucket, and that miss is number 6. He's made 7. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
That's one way to do it. DeRozan shows off his aerial skills with the firm finish.
Giddey kicks to Williams. Back to Giddey. Chicago grabs the miss. Deep 2 from Ball. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Bulls lead by 9.
How about the quicks with which Ball got off the ground on that one? If the D isn't right up on him, he is terrific at just pulling up off the dribble.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's good on the 3-ball.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
DeRozan passes to Drummond.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Giddey kicks to Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pocket 6. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Right side, Ball. Outside, Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so the big win by Chicago. And all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.